Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going over my book-related journal ecosystem. There's 3 different systems here, and they cross over only a tiny bit, but for the most part, it's 3 distinct book systems. And so, yeah, let's get into it. First up is leisure/fiction related. So, this year in 2025, I've read 400 books. I'm actually ahead. Like, I'm gonna read a little over 400 by the end of it, by next week, basically. And I want to slow down and read more intentionally for 2026. So therefore, I had a system set up. Like this year, I had a lot of tracking and stuff like that. But next year, I want to be more intentional with my reading, and then also, so therefore I should reflect, plan, prompt, different things. So here is the leisure system. Now, let me just segue into this. I have it broken down, but basically, let's move this up. Okay, so these 3 books will be no matter what, basically. This is no matter what. This is just book related. So this is a Sunni weekly planner. It's kind of like hobonichi weeks, but not exactly. And I don't need it to be exactly like hobonichi weeks. I find it to be way more comprehensive, but the style of planning is what I needed. So this one will be whatever I'm currently reading. My plan is to track, like split this in half, track what I'm currently reading. And then also whenever I borrow a book from so I'm thinking currently reading this half. And then when I go to the library or I borrow from Kindle or Audible, I'll put it on this half and like a little bit of this. And then here I'll journal a little bit, basically. I haven't decorated or anything because I'm so indecisive. I'm going to wait and see what it's feeling like. And then I'll decorate the cover after maybe like February, March, to decide like the vibe I'm getting from decoration. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but no matter what, this will track what I'm reading and borrowing. The next one is, this one is what I'm buying, physical, Kindle, Audible. So that's why I have Audible and Kindle icons. I also need to create small icons for all the bookstores and or online shops I order from. So speaking of that, I'm gonna write it down. But that's what I did for this year's, and so I'm just continuing with the, like, I liked that I did that this year. Only thing I changed, I made my icons a little better. They were too small for this year's, so I made them a little bigger. And you guys will see me do this when I do my like weekly planning sessions. I have to write myself notes because I'll forget. This one is the one that you guys, if you watch my videos, the only other videos I have on this channel, because I'm really struggling to like be vulnerable and open and share all my spreads and stuff like that, because I don't know. This will be my new finished book tracker. So no matter what genre, I needed 2 pages because some days I had 5 books if I read like short books. So I needed more space to fit the finished book. I think I'm gonna go with the same layout the day I finished it. The author, page number, my rating, and the book cover. This year though, it'll only be like washi, because there's so many pages. I don't want it to be like this. So only washi. I gave myself some notes on how I want it, like the rules, not how I want to look at. I don't know. I'm gonna establish aesthetics because I have so many. I want to just try different things, but So no regular stickers, washi stickers only, pen sizes, highlighters, thin brush pens only, not the big ones. And then I said the same for this supplement. Washi only, no watercolor. Yeah, I don't want the page to crinkle up too much on this one. So that is for the no matter what genre stack. Sunni Weekly, Hobonichi A6 supplement, Midori A6, 2 pages a day. So that's the first step. The next system is my leisurely system. And so this is my fiction reading journal, and my goal is 3 books a week and at least 1 literary Black fiction, like African American fiction or Caribbean fiction. If I don't read Black, it has to be a bestseller, American bestseller, or a bestseller in another country. I just wrote bestseller each week, at least 1. So my urban fiction, my fantasy, my dark fantasy, it doesn't matter what genre, it just has to be a literary staple. But the other 2 could be any genre. So this is my reading journal, fiction reading journal. Now, this is my reading notebook. This is for any book related notes I want to write down, ideas I might have, things I like, tropes, whatever I want to write down and remember. Fiction, nonfiction, it'll go in here. And then, okay, yeah, I got a little flustered. And this would be like my planner for leisure. So I plan to use this side for like to do or things to remember, and then this side for the journal. I don't have like plans or anything like that, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking I might have to use this or these for like TBRs. I'm trying to figure out where to put TBRs for specific. I'm thinking it has to be in here. So this will be my journal, planner, and then notebook. So for me, I always have a 3-tool method. I'm trying to figure out a way to create the video and explain it, but I always have a notebook, a journal, and a planner. The notebook and the journal is sometimes mandatory. The notebook and the planner are sometimes mandatory. But for the most part, I need a notebook, a planner, and a journal for any system to work. Sometimes they could be in the same book, or they could be 3, or it could be 2, but I need a notebook, a planner, and a journal. So for leisurely reading, this is my notebook. For any kind of bookish lifestyle, leisurely reading, this is my notebook. Journal and planner, and then this planner will be, this bujo will be my reflection for the year, where I see like when I bought books, when I bought the most books, my favorite books. This will be like catch all for the books. So even my nonfiction, all the stats, like it'll all from all these books, basically it'll come together into this comprehensive reading journal bujo. So instead of trying to do it all at once and catch up last year, I decided to just wait and start a new one. And yeah, maybe when I'm bored enough, I'll get like a small one and do one for 2025. But 2026, reading journal. So not even like a reading journal. That's what this is. Book buying, all that. So I'm realizing I didn't say what they each are on this one. I did for the other ones. This one is a common planner, the B6 horizontal full year. I love B6, so I can't wait to use it. So this one has the weeklies. Is this the one that has the, yes, that's why I bought it. Okay, this is the one that has the goal breakdown. So this is where I'll do like some of my TBR goals, but not the actual TBR. Maybe the TBRs, I don't know where I'm going to put those yet. Maybe here. Ooh, that'll work. TBRs will go on the quarterlies. I enjoy watching people set up their year, so 9 out of 10 next week. I'll be doing that. And I'm a DIY kind of bitch, so if I don't have a sticker already, I'm gonna make it myself, but more than likely I'm gonna be making them. I like how some people do that. There's a bunch of them. There's not just like one kind of like sticker shop, that I like how they make their own. So I decided to do my own because I don't know, I'm a DIY kind of bitch. So like I said, this is the Sterling Ink Common Planner B6. This is Stayology. Yeah, Stayology half year A5. I have notes that I need to put in here already that I haven't. This is a B5 bullet journal I got from Amazon. I don't know the brand. But this is B5 or B5 size. Okay, now I already talked about this. This is a Midori. Let's do these other two because the one I'm excited for is this stack. This is a new stack and it's exciting. This one is a spring hobonichi cousin that I started already. I just write things down in here. Bookish lifestyle related. I have no like system. It's cute sometimes, and then it's all penned sometimes. And I'm going to try to get more serious about it because this one is not one that I was touching every day. So I want to see if I can touch it every day. If not, I'll just keep the same one and fill up the pages. But I would like to make this a daily habit. And this one is my bookish lifestyle journal. Because I want to get into book content separate from this page. So this would be like bookish lifestyle things that I might want to mention on the channel or I might need to do for the channel. It's not about actually reading and what I read. It's about how books integrate in my life or what books I want to read. I could also do like the TBR in here, but like I said, this one's not a habit for me and I want to put that in a habit, but I could do that too. It could go in here. This could have TBR list that I found because I do have some books like that I want to read in here, but intentional book TBR, I want to keep that in B6. This is my, so this is my, like I said, content plans and then prompts, journal prompts for bookish lifestyle. Like I enjoy I watch book content. So that's going here. Like it's lifestyle, slow living lifestyle book, like romanticizing my life kind of journal. It's completely different than book content related journal because some books I just have to talk about, some books I have to reflect, some books just are emotional, some I hate them, some I love them, some I don't hate or love, but they are thought-provoking. So, and that's with the fiction books. There's some that could be based on reality, but it's fiction. So that's all of that. This would be bookish. I started it and I didn't do it for December. I did it for November and October. This would be book content, bookish lifestyle, not book content, but bookish lifestyle products that I make. So like stickers or the inserts or whatever like that. If I want to remember or jot down or create a to-do list for that week, I'll put that in here. So that's products. Whether I'm selling it or not, this is just a journal for the progression of me creating my bookish, what's the word? Products. That's that. Now, the piece de resistance. These are the ones, like I said, I'm looking forward to because they're new for 2026. I used this in December. I started it, but again, you know, it's still fairly new. Like, I'm using it. This is book notes and takeaways from nonfiction books and frameworks, productivity frameworks, psychology books, anything like that. So psychology, philosophy, planner, journal, focused notebook, things that I want to write. I have tabs and things that I want to add to it. It came with this cover. This is a 365 Theology A5, a pencil board I made so I could write and not have all these issues I'll be having. But this is the notebook specific to the nonfiction that I want to get to this year, which my goal is at least 5 a week, 3 nonfiction with 1 literary, and 2 nonfiction a week, plus books that I skim, because realistically, I'm not going to read or try to read books that, like, I don't have to read everything. I hope to read like 100, basically, and so it'll be 260 books. 100 will be nonfiction, 150 will be fiction, and I'll skim probably like 4 to 5 a week. Sometimes from skimming, I decide, okay, this is really good. I want to go ahead and read it. And sometimes I take notes on books I skim. So I'm not going to count the books I skim as books I finish. I don't believe in that. I don't count the books I DNF. I don't believe in that. I see people do that. I don't do that. I only count the books I finish, whether I like it, love it, whatever, hate it. I only count books I finish. I do not count books I paused, I put down, or I skim. That's cheating. But I do want to acknowledge them this year. I feel like, well, for 2026, I feel like for 2025, I didn't even acknowledge DNFs and pause books. I just, like, on the apps, I paused them or I DNF'd them, and then I would pick them back up. And so I don't know what day because I started like April, May, really being good at book reading tracking. So I don't know from the beginning of the year what days I did not finish and all that. So I'm thinking of finding a place for that as well, maybe on the side here. That's why in this one, I added currently reading because, like I said, I don't finish some, and I want to see the difference of like what I finish and what I start. There's a bunch I did not. On my pause list on Storygraph, I have 34 books. That's just my pause list. Books that I kind of like and I want to pick them back up. I just haven't finished them yet. And that even includes The Sword of Kaigen. That shit is paused. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just not into it. I've read a bunch of fantasy this year, and it's a good book. I don't know why I paused it. I'm a mood reader. So I would like to track what I'm currently reading. So the last one, and the one I'm so excited for, and I probably will show it in another video, but I've been buying Hobonichi weeks almost every single year. I only missed 1 year since 2020. I bought a spring 2020 Hobonichi, and it lasted 2021. Then 2022 I started, 2023, 2024 I skipped. I had basically little knockoff planners, but I enjoy, like, when I'm looking at videos and things, and when I'm getting a feel for my planners, because these are not all my planners. These are just book-related planners and notebooks. So like I said, it's not all. I'm not going to touch every day. It's just weekly, some monthly I'll touch. But the Hobonichi is such a functional, efficient system that I bought it before I even knew what I was going to use it for. I love it. I don't know. I love Hobonichi brand, obviously. There's a dash planner on the iPad. I love that one. I won't ever not buy a dash planner. Yeah, this is just one that I love it. Like, I don't know. This is my personal curriculum. I learned that word now. I've been doing that since 2016. I've been building personal curriculums actually like all my life, because I'm an avid reader. I read like it's going out of style, and I learn things way faster than everyone else. I always have, especially elementary school / middle school, my teachers would have to give me an extra textbook to study because learning is fun to me. If I apply learning to anything in life, I basically could do it. So anytime I've done something, I've always done it well. I either really love something or I'm not engaged at all. So like sports, that's a no-go. I mean, I'm pretty sure break it down. Things like that, I can do, like break something into micro habits. I'm really good at taking a big idea and breaking it down. I've been doing that my whole life. Like family and friends rely on me. I'm also the one who like organizes things. I purposefully will not volunteer to organize things because I am such a oriented person, and if people don't follow my rules, it pisses me off. So I'm a go with the flow ass bitch unless I have to be the boss. I'm really good at learning things. I've learned a bunch of different things. So like graphic design, web development, e-commerce, small businesses I made. I do my own nails. I do my own hair. I do my own makeup. I shop for everybody in the house. I do everyone else's hair in the house. I learned how to make wigs. I learned how to braid when I was in elementary school. I was braiding my grandma and my big sister's hair. It's just something I've always done. I just learned that this is the word for it. I've always been able to learn something. There's a book I read in like 2019, Ultra Learning. 2019, I decided to be more productive. So I ultra learned a whole bunch of stuff about productivity. I taught myself Spanish. I'm learning French. I want to get into, that's a whole nother video for this channel, language learning. I'm just a high productivity kind of person all over the place, which is why looking at all these videos and I'm seeing people like me, I am in 2026 going to, once the healthcare goes down, get diagnosed. I'm somewhere on the spectrum. I just don't know where I am, but I know I land on the spectrum somewhere. And I have a bunch of different hobbies. I have a bunch of different things. And so this year, what I'm focusing on, 2026, what I'm focusing on is like studying psychology, philosophy, self-help, time management, and slow living. And therefore creating functional and pretty products that help people get to their goals faster. I have a whole bunch of people, like budgeting, that's another thing. I'm really good at budgeting. There's people in my life that I want to make specific products for to help them in their life. And so therefore I'm deciding to go ahead and like do guinea pigs with content creation basically. But I have real life people for these products. And if they could help somebody that I know, I feel like why not help other people? Like it has to help other people. And that's really where I'm coming from with creating this channel is I do really enjoy, I enjoy watching people journal, but I also enjoy learning the process behind why people plan and journal the way that they do. I like all of them. I can't pick one or the other. I will pick now function over decoration, whereas before when I first started with planners, it was like decorations. Like I always had highlighters, colored pens, and I would doodle on the page and and then plan in between that. Stickers, when I found stickers in Michael's, and then I found the sticker community online and learned how to make my own stickers. I just glue stickers on the page and then would plan afterwards. I still had room to plan, but now it's like I'm more functional with planning. That's how my house is decorated. I'm more of a functional first, then make it look nice. Like, how does it work? How does it feel? Then, how does it look? That's how I am as a planner, but not everybody's like that, and I'm interested in all of it. I love ring planners. I'm not showing my ring planners here because this is super functional, but I have a whole bunch of ring planners. I like bound planners. I like spiral notebooks. I like everything. I have everything. I've been a planner in the planner community since 2017. I think I found it online. I've been doing it since before that, but I think I found an online community in 2017. And so since then and I was too broke to have too many things. So I started off with like cheap ring bound, and that would make my inserts. And then I was able to start buying like bullet journals and grid notebooks and things like that. So I've kept most of them. There's some that's in the garage in a box. They're so old that like I keep them because I don't want to throw them away, but I don't use them. There's some that I have empty pages that I still want to eventually use. So like I'm pointing like right where I'm sitting right now. There's a book tower, and I have a video showing my space. So I might attach it to this or just have it separate and then link it in the top. I have notebooks spread out, textbooks spread out throughout my house. So, but in my work, like a couple steps and I got everything I need. There's a book tower with journals and budget books and ring bound planners there. I have my art supplies and magazines and stamps and hole punchers in my planning desk, and then this is my graphic design basically area and all my stickers and all that. Like I made my planning over here because I didn't want to leave there's no space to hide it over there. I could hide it all under my desk here. So my stickers and my planners, I reach for them right here. So this is in this spot. So the plans, I just been going and going and going. Like I said, I have 2 nonfiction books per week plus skimming summaries. I haven't done any decorating, but I've been watching people decorate to see if I want to decorate or how I want to do this, because I love to look at them too, but I also want to keep this as functional as possible. So frameworks, I need to write my own framework here. Ebooks and audiobooks I want to look up. I'm just going to keep a running list. I started it last week. These are the books that I skimmed for practice, basically, and took a little bit of notes on them of what I did skim. And if I liked what I saw, I added it to the list to read. There's the book, Focus, The Hidden Discovery, Driver of Excellence. I got it from the library. I think I want to buy it as an ebook so that I could, I don't know. We'll see. Some of these I want an ebook, some of these I want physical book. But the part that I'm excited about is this note section. I definitely will be adding like book covers here, notes. Like it will be just full of notes and journaling and and reflection, and how I could put what I've been reading and use what I've been reading in my life or someone that I know life. So like I said, this is about like connecting the dots of psychology, philosophy, self-help, time management, slow living. I really think in my life that I am supposed to be selling systems to people and things like that. So this is just one of those things. Another book pencil board that I made so that it doesn't transfer over. I think that's all of my books, my notebooks for my book system. I don't know what cover I'm going to use for this, and I'm thinking of getting like a little, because I don't like it with this, so I'm thinking of like making a leather cover for this. I don't know, or a cloth cover. I don't know, or I might leave it. I left it last year because I would put it in the same spot with the book tracker, and I didn't like it. I don't like it. So I might use the same cover for this that I used last year because it fit. And then this, I might just still stick it in the back. I don't know. But this, like I said, I'm going to decorate this, put some vinyl stickers here. I just got to know what style I'm using in this. And also for this one, I use a bunch of different styles in this. So I might leave it, to be honest. I like it, how it looks. I don't like how this one looks, but I like how this one looks. I might leave this one. Okay, so here's the brand for that one. And this one is Sunni. Yeah. I have like 4 other Sunni books, not related to bookish or book lifestyle, reading lifestyle, that will pop up. I'll probably make another video just explaining, but this one won't always be picked. This is just for like a busy week. This one was definitely be picked up daily, just pen and paper. I'm thinking just pen and paper. And so the vinyl, I think I could do like a collage, but I think just pen and paper. I want to keep this one low energy as possible. Low energy, just quick, write it down. This one will be washi stickers, washi book covers as well. So all my book covers this year will be washi, except for in the big one. And this will be daily as well, at minimum weekly, but this is a daily pickup. This one I could do each, like this is as needed. I don't buy a book every week. I don't buy a book every day. So some days I do spend 4 or 5 days out of the week buying a Kindle here, Kindle book there, audio book here, physical book there. I'm always buying. So no book covers in this one, just icons. So this as needed whenever I need this, but this would be definitely at least weekly, maybe every other day, maybe every other day, but maybe just once a week, but at least once a week. I'll be using this every day. I'll be using this, or every other day. Like I said, my book is 260 books per year. I might go all the way up to 300, but I don't want to set a high goal of 300 because I don't want to have to read a high amount. So it could be every other day I touch this one. Like I said, I want this one to be daily journal prompting. This one's daily journal prompting, just daily and weekly. Bookish book reading as needed, at least weekly. So it's not like too bad. It seems like a lot, but I'm basing this system off of what I did for the last 3 months of this year. I have a bunch of little different planners that I used at the end of 2025. So I'm sure that I'll do this. And then I'm not so rigid, however you say it, of like sticking to this. If something is not working for me, I'm not going to let it drag the whole system down, much like I did this. I wanted to do this in 2025. By like August, September, I really had it in my head how I was going to do it. But by then I had read so many books, and this is what I'm talking about, that I just couldn't. So I let it go. This year I'm being more intentional about just letting things go that don't work. Yeah, you'll see these come up, not so much all the journals every day or every week, because sometimes it will be like too personal, but you will see me, touching them. You will see me journaling. I want to create different series of journaling and planning. I like these sit down talking videos, my plans. I like the reflections. So next time I do these, you see these, it'll be a quarterly reflection. Like I'm thinking like a quarterly tekokaji. I don't know how you say it, tekokaji. It doesn't even have to have those words. Just a quarterly meeting with myself about where each notebook stands. And then I also want to do plan with me, journal with me. I want to do, like this, sit at my desk, conversation, like just a bunch of different stuff. And Whatever stays, stays. Whatever doesn't, doesn't. I just want to create. That's really it. Like I said, this is with intentions to help people in my real life. And I'm like, therefore, if I know people who need this, there has to be people I don't know that need this and might appreciate it a little more, because sometimes I have to force things that I help other people with. So if it's a budget, I have to force that you ask me for the budget, and I have to force you to stick to the budget, or to use the products to help you. Or if I help you develop a recipe plan, a meal plan, I help you plan your week, I help you organize your I'm very organizational. I help people organize a lot of different things, and people go out of their way to ask me for help with things, and then they don't do it. So it's like, let me do it for people who need it, and I don't have to see if they're sticking to it or not. That's on them. And I'm like that. I don't stick to everything. It's like pot, meat, kettle, girl, calm down. But like I said, if I could help somebody I know, I'm pretty sure I could help someone that I don't. As well as me, I'm someone that gets inspired by looking at how other people do things. So if you seeing me juggle all this, it might seem like a lot to you, but like I said, I've been doing this since 2017, and consistently, this is the most, like this year, this is the most notebooks that I've had going in one rotation, or plan to have going basically all simultaneously. So if I crash and burn, y'all will see me crash and burn. I don't know. I think that some things have to be separated. All of these were not separate. They all were in one spot, and the book was huge. I hated it. I want to be able to grab what I need and then get to it quick when I want to reference it. So that's another thing. Like, I keep all my books. I like to reference things, and I have a hard time going back to find it. Like, if my files are not organized, like, I need to be able to go back to something really fast. If not, I'm going to forget it. There's clip art things. It's just lost. I need it to be organized and compartmentalized, because I keep so many things in. And like I said, some of this, it won't be like a time thing. It'll be just for something to do, just for reflection. I have notebooks set up for restaurants I want to, like ring planners, because I need to be able to print and take them out. I have ring planners set up like to separate what my system is, what each thing is, how to apply it to my lifestyle. Like, I just have random things I print, and I like doing that. I don't normally add pictures to these. It's usually just text in a nice font, but I'm thinking of adding pictures. And like, the only time I have notebooks with maps, because I'm obsessed with geography. I've always been obsessed with geography, and it's something that is like a guilty pleasure, and now I'm going to be more intentional about it. I have a geography journal and notebook. I don't need a planner. I just a notebook and a journal for that, to have lists of things I want, places I want to go, things I want to see, or just things I want to know about. I might not ever want to go. I'm not into traveling. I love geography. I love languages. If anything, if a car ride, plane ride, train ride, if it's longer than 4 hours, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You get 4 hours, and then I could barely make it to the 4 hours. Like, I've gone, I'm from Florida, so I'm going up north to like New York, Massachusetts. I drove to Georgia. We had to take a break because it's like 6 to 8 hours, and it's like, oh my gosh, but I do it. I've done that several times. Puerto Rico, I've done cruises. Like, I like traveling, but I'm restless after 4 hours. I'm so restless, especially in car and planes. Trains, cruises, love, but cars and planes, you can't walk. Oh no, man. Okay, so these are my book and reading, bookish related ecosystem. Thank you for watching. I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of editing. I kind of want to just like let it go and just not do too much editing, but we shall see how it goes. I just want to release things, do things and release it. I'm doing this whether I show you guys or not. And that was my problem with 2025. I just did things I didn't show. So I don't want to like get clammed up and then not do it. Either way, I will be using these. Y'all might not always see it, but that's my goal for the year. Be intentional about everything. Do this as well as share love. How can I help people if I'm not sharing what I'm doing? Okay. TED Talk done. Have a great night, great morning, great afternoon, whatever it is. Thank you, and I'll be back to show like my planning system, my creating system, my digital system. I have a bunch of, and then I have miscellaneous. I won't show everything, but I do have different things that have value for the channel. All right. Peace. So this is my designated stamping, journaling, watercoloring desk area, budgeting supplies there too. Edit tape. Yeah, I use those a lot. So she could lay here, she could lay all here, she could even lay on that chair over there. She has this. She chooses to lay right here. The Chihuahua's usually there, but she's in her cage over there. Yeah, she never wants to leave my side or my husband's side. Here is my desk, and this is where I end up doing most of my journaling. Even though I have a dedicated journaling area, this is really supposed to be like just note taking, and not even note taking because I could take notes here in my library. So it's my little library nook. It's not full of books, you know, like that's empty. This is empty there. That's not full. That's not full. The books are turned. I make them look full. I have to catalog these. They've been here for months at this point. And then I'll put them away. I just been dreading it. Hobbit and Brandon Sanderson is there. This is empty here. Empty there. This one is the only one full because I could reach it easy. This one is pretty much full. But like I said, those are not. And one day it'll be bigger. But I've had this for about a year now. So still getting comfortable, still getting used to it. We've been in this house 3 years, but I've only had this set up as a library nook for a year. This was my craft area before, and it never looked good. I never really wanted to show it on on camera. Yeah, I tend to sit here most of the time. Here's all my planners and journals, all my stickers that I grab the most, and my pens, washi tape and stuff goes here, stickers here. Yeah, I need a new chair. I'm gonna get a new chair soon. I've had this one for like a year and a half, and I spend most of my time in this chair. I should be in that chair, but I spend most of my time in this chair. Yeah,